Given in accordance with Schedule 12, paragraph 20 of the Local Government Act 1972. Item number 1, apologies for absence. Apologies from Councillor Halfton, Councillor Mrs Sumner, Councillor Miss Smith and Councillor Trumper. And also Councillor Barnett from SBC. Item number 2, declaration of interest and request for dispensation. To declare any disclosable pecuniary interest or any other interest which members may have in the following agenda items and consider any dispensation request. Item number 3, external reports. To receive reports on behalf of external bodies present. Please. Yeah, first we have to be copy of the report from please. Unfortunately, we won't be able to attend tonight. Some others are away on the horse and the other lady is on a day shift, so she's not available. But I did point out that we haven't had anybody here for several months, but PCSO Burton has been off ill since the early part of the summer, so I think that's why we've been missing out.
When we were putting in all the bridge, we noticed that the figures in crowds on the footprints.
Which figures, Terry?
These figures are in footprints.
What, you just wanting to know them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
yeah.
We have read them, we get notes.
Yeah. So that's good. You're just wanting to receive that?
Well, obviously, yeah, isn't it? We do have the opposite crime and the increase. It's just a bit of the expense. Why do the increase?
Councillor Stevenson, are you wanting to speak?
Yes, not in relation to the motion concerns, but I really want to make a comment, so I'm happy to do it after this has been voted on or now if the business appropriate.
What is it a comment on?
I'm on the police.
Oh, right. Well, probably better to do it now.
Okay. All right. I echo the town clerk's comments about the fact it's disappointing that the police not here again unrepresented, and there was a matter that I wanted to raise, and of course it's not on the agenda paper, and it's something that only occurred today. But a pattern is starting to develop, and I'm wondering whether this is the appropriate time for me to raise it, because well, that's a question before I go on, I suppose. As I said, it's not, I don't intend to move a resolution or anything, I just wanted to bring it to council's attention. Okay. All right. Some 2 or 3 months ago, there was a knock at our door from a young man who was wearing an ID badge, saying that he had recently been released from prison, and part of his might have been parole requirements on him was to try and sell things. We bought some of this stuff. And since that time, my wife has informed me that other people have turned up without ID. Now, I don't think they're people local to the area, but today there was an incident in our street where these people who were selling things walked into an elderly woman's house 3 or 4 doors down from my house. Not to just walk in. She was very, very shaken and upset about it, and there ended up being a bit of an altercation in the street between these people, my wife and our next door neighbour, who was sort of assisting, if you like. Now, I'm just wondering whether this is something that needs to be brought specifically to the police mentioned that.
Yeah, I mean, I think what should have happened at the time is that somebody should have, phoned the police at the time. I mean, if it's a crime in progress, so if it is a crime, if somebody's been threatened, then it's 999.
Sure.
Go to the regulator. Other than that, it's 101, which can take a while. But if you look on the last page of this, we've also got a report of an abusive door-to-door seller on Brunswick Avenue. So it sounds as if it's something that's ongoing.
Yes.
So I think the thing to do is to actually report it to the police direct.
Okay. I wanted to know here because it seems to be something that's going on around town. Just for, I guess, the information of the council, it would have been difficult to actually prove that crime was in process today. Clearly they did the wrong thing. They claimed that she invited them in. She said that she didn't. They ended up basically kind of running away, but not before being, sort of quite threatening, saying, well, you think it's better to go back on your drugs and just break into people's houses. But I think that what's going on is that there was some kind of an outfit where people were being dropped off in the area, walking the streets and then being moved out again.
I think you need to make an official report.
Yeah, this is organised crime. This happens, they come around regularly. If you say they are, even come to the door, all bleeding and saying, I'm an ex-offender, I'm doing a training course, I'm learning to be a scaffolder, but I need money, can you help me? He offers you a pound pack of dusters and wants to get £10 from it. That is the procedure. Ring 101. It doesn't matter whether you get through them or, I mean, like this happened to me, there were so many people trying to get through to 101. It happened about 7 o'clock at night, it was about 10 o'clock when I finally got through. And yes, please do, you've got to report it because they want to know when they're in the area, because they can go and catch them and I've heard this before about elderly people that have gone into their houses. And take money from them or whatever. But this happens quite regularly, particularly the back end of the year when it's darker earlier, they will try and tell them. But they are dropped off and then they're collected in a van. But if the police can catch them on the lower road going back to Middlesbrough, great. Yeah, ring them on. So have you got a proposal that
Terry proposed.
Have you got a second there? Councillor Williams, stay on in favour of the increase in the report. That's unanimous. Canteen Borough Councillors, not non-present. Public participation. The chairman will suspend standing orders for up to 15 minutes to allow members of the public to ask questions, make statements, or give evidence about business items on the agenda. Limited to 3 minutes per person. Councillor White. Linda, sorry. Shall I go speak?
Are you raising the matter as a member of the public?
Yes.
Why are you raising the member of the public?
I was a member of the public.
Right, okay. It's not, is it a council matter?
Not really, but it's a statement.
Okay, fine.
Today I was in a cafe in Whitby and an 83-year-old man collapsed. The wife asked me if I'd help her. I rang an ambulance, went through all the details, said what was wrong with the man, told him his age, date of birth, went through everything, and then they said to me it will be 2 hours. The ambulance was going to take 2 hours to come, and this man was 83, he was semi-conscious. I just think it's a big word. I want to make that statement to this council because it was just unbelievable. But an ambulance is telling you it's going to take 2 hours when the person is semi-conscious, 83, and has that pulmonary edema. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Any more members of the public wish to speak? Right, next report, civic engagement for September 2018. I'm going to have, sorry, I attended Whitby in Bloom celebration night, which was absolutely fabulous. and I'd just like to offer congratulations to you for being a gold and category winner in the Yorkshire Road Coastal Resort A. So, now, Councillor Jennifer. Can I have a second then? Councillor Smith. All in favour? Thank you. Item number 16, message sent by the Council for information only, a revised corption policy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just way ahead of myself.
Yeah. The one letter that I have sent was the Whitby market operation, and you will see that I've circulated tonight, which I literally received this afternoon, the timetable for the market consultation. And Whitby Town Council, they're asking for representatives of the Town Council to attend a meeting on the 30th of October, which is a free Tuesday night that we've got, and they've actually fixed it so that it enables us to come, because normally we have meetings on a Tuesday night, so they've sort of actually fixed it for that night, which is quite good. They definitely want us involved.
Do you know what time it is yet, or is that
No, I think it's going to be about 5 o'clock, but I don't know for certain. But that gives us the timetable, and it says the consultation document should be out early next week.
Yeah.
Once we get them, we'll make a link onto our news item so that we can let everybody know in town that it's out.
Moving on seconded to receive that information. Councillor Coughlin, Councillor Smith, all in favour? Unanimous.
Do you want them to attend or hold down to not block?
I don't know yet, because I don't know how many there are.
Okay.
I don't think we want everybody there.
No.
I would have thought Mayor, Deputy, possibly the chairs of the main committee. So we'll see when we know how many we can actually attend.
These items for circulation and information only, revised corruption policy for formal adoption following discussion at previous full council meeting.
I just wanted to check that we've got it right this time. You just wanted to see it?
Can I just say, I think it's exactly what was agreed.
Right, that's fine. So, do you want to propose that it's adopted?
Yeah.
Councillor Wilson, second, all in favour? Oh, do you want to speak, sorry?
No, I'm seconding.
So all in favour that we adopt this policy? Unanimous. Letters received by the council. No proposal. What about this one?
And that's Linda's report. That will be, sorry, Councillor Wild's report. Should we do it that later?
Item number 8, committee recommendations to consider and make decisions on recommendations arising from the committee meeting. HR 188/18 succession planning town clerk 2020, proposed by Councillor R. Pearson, seconded by Councillor Al Wiley, and unanimously recommended that the draft person specification is submitted to full council for adoption. Any comments from any thoughts? Yes.
I was wondering, I know when we came to find the last time, we decided that it was an absolute essential that we had at least some qualifications from the applicant, and that appears to have been put down to down, but I was thinking there's a particular reason behind that.
I think it's a case of, it does open it up. If you look right at the bottom of the second page, so that it doesn't totally rule out people who come from a different kind of background and who might not have filter, but who might be perfectly capable of doing the job. So, other qualifications, local a level 5 business management, a degree or equivalent in finance, public administration. You could have somebody who's been a committee clerk, senior committee clerk for a district council. They wouldn't necessarily have Silco, but they'd have an awful lot of experience. So that's why it was put down to a desirable rather than an potential.
I can understand that. I still feel that one of these qualifications here would be an essential, and I wonder if this could be rewritten, because at the moment it just simply says that you have to have 5 GCSEs. I'm just thinking potential to make ourselves open to having to employ somebody that actually doesn't have an appropriate qualification.
I think that would be dealt with at the shortlisting stage. And where we will be advertising.
Councillor Darlington.
I understand exactly what you're saying. We compromise and try to make it open to everyone, but recognising that the selection criteria, desirable criteria would be pulled in and would be used for the selection. So if it was a case of we had a candidate who was just essential with 5 GCSEs, and we had another candidate that had held the desirable qualifications, then they are likely to be shortlisted ahead of the essential. So it was just a way of trying to get as broad a choice of candidates as possible. It wouldn't be a case that, if we ended up with only people who've got GCSEs and no other qualifications, I'd be very surprised. If that's the case, we wouldn't have been able to shortlist on that criteria anyway. There's no one who had the desirable essential, would have the required essential qualifications.
From my experience, if you only put something down as desirable, you'll end up placing yourself in a difficult position to reject applicants on the basis that they didn't have something that you'd only said was desirable when you haven't stated it was essential.
I think if you just as my input is, yes, we're saying that a minimum of 5 GCSEs is essential in the qualification, but then if you go through the experience and knowledge, that's quite extensive, that list of what is essential that they know. So if they know all of that but when you've got 5 GCSEs, then they're capable of doing the job as far as I'm concerned. Because obviously formal committee work, time and genders minutes, these are all essentials. Finance, managing experience in the post with responsibilities for staff supervision, IT literate and proficient in Microsoft Office 365. There's lots of different essentials in the experience and knowledge and the skills, which kind of trumps the 5 GCSEs. I think because there's obviously a lot more essentials in that part. So if they've got 5 GCSEs but then they've got all that and all that, then they are more than capable of doing the job.
And they could apply to do, if they haven't got the SILP qualification, but are prepared to do it, and that we would find out by interview.
We have got it here somewhere about the SILP, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, we've included the appropriate professional qualifications, and we've put the qualifications list below, so we've got basic level filter, and then we've got advanced levels, and then you've got other qualifications which we would consider to be equal to that, which is the level 5 business management, or degree in finance, public administration, etc., etc. So, it's the council to decide if they want to change that or if they're happy with it. Proposals, anybody?
I would propose as a specification.
That we accept the specification?
Yes.
As it stands.
As it stands.
Yeah.
Councillor Collins will second that. So all in favour of accepting this specification, person spec for? Against?
I think a lot will come down to where we are. Sorry? A lot will come down to where we are. There's a lot of come down to the other side of it. Yeah.
HR 24318, Succession Planning Town Clerk 2020, proposed by Councillor Mrs Wild, seconded by Councillor Mrs H Coghlan, and unanimously recommended that the amended job application form is submitted to full council for adoption and the working party reconvenes to consider the job advert at a date to be agreed.
Yeah, just while we're here for the HR working party, I know Bob knows, Linda knows, Terry, next Tuesday, the 9th at 10:30 in my office. That's to look at the job advert and to look at the ways.
Can I just say that the application form itself will be printed in colour?
Yes.
Which actually does make a lot of difference
Yeah.
to
It actually,
quality, how it actually looks in colour, is totally different how
it will actually be in blue, in the sort of Whitby blue. But obviously for copying purposes, it's more expensive to copy it in colour too, isn't it?
Will it be available in digital format?
Yes. Yes.
Any more questions on the application form? Shall we have a proposer? Councillor Whitby, second to Councillor Collins, all in favour that we recommend approval of the job.
Yeah. I mean, all this will be put together as a pack that, when it's advertised, that pack will be available online, via the advert, etc., etc.
S249/18, review of government documents, data protection policies, proposed by Councillor Mrs H Coghlan, seconded by Councillor Mr Anderson, and unanimously recommended that the revised document be submitted to full council for adoption.
All the revisions relate to GDPR, based on our previous one, but taking in the new regulations into account. Yes.
No, I'm just waiting to...
You want to speak? Oh, you want to? Did you not speak on it then? Yeah, my is proposing.
So, any second, all in favour? Thank you. Community grants policy proposed by Councillor Mrs Wilson, seconded by Councillor Ms Pearson, with one against, recommended that the revised document will be submitted to full council for adoption. Policy.
Sorry, should I declare an interest, officially declare an interest in that?
Well, yes, possibly, because you're one of the recipients of the grant. So, yeah, do you want to say that now? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you don't... Yeah. Yeah. So, Councillor Stevenson's proposed.
Have you got a seconder? Councillor Wilson, all in favour? That's unanimous.
S253/18, approval of payment, to approve payments on behalf of the council to the 18th of September 2018, proposed by Councillor Mrs Wild, seconded by Councillor Ms Pearson, and unanimously recommended that the schedule of payments up to the 18th of September 2018 in the sum of £27,071 and net expense as attached KCR approved payments.
Councillor Wilson?
Yes.
Have you got a seconder? Councillor Coghlan, all in favour? Unanimous.
TB 263/18, plastic free community toolkit, proposed by Councillor Mrs Dave Smith, seconded by Councillor Mrs Wild, and unanimously recommended that Whitby Town Council resolve to support the journey to plastic free community status, committing to plastic free alternatives and plastic free initiatives within the town.
Can I just ask, does anybody know if any of the local
cafes and shops are offering, drinks or refilling, bottles.
Well, I just can't.
No,
Cost of
There's definitely not 20 pence off. Down on the cliff, you take your own cup, 20 pence off. Yeah, but some places are actually offering free refills of tap water into, bottles too. Yeah, and whether or not we need to sort of encourage local businesses to offer this service.
Well, actually, that will be part of when we move on to the next stage with the steering group and everything.
I know this is similar to a motion I had.
It is, but because of we've gone in with the plastic-free community services against sewage plan, there's a list of things that we've got to do, and we've appointed somebody to the steering group, which is Councillor Mrs Smith, and the next thing for us as a council is to make this recommendation, or to make this resolution, then we can start moving.
The other thing that might be of interest is that I know that Yorkshire Water is doing a scheme whereby it's encouraging cafes to refill. I think it's a bit of a quick pro. I think that maybe not doing something off their water rate to pay off that service. It's instead of having to provide standard pipes in the street for refilling. So that would be a really good way to go down, is to make the cafes aware of that.
Drinking fountains. Another thing that I've been approached with, why do we no longer have drinking fountains?
I think it's always been an issue with health and safety for many, many years that people don't like using public drinking fountains. But I know we've talked, previously we talked to Friends of Pan Park, and they have a suggestion about providing like a public tap that people could fill their bottles up. So that's another thing we can look at.
That's where the Yorkshire Water thing came from, because again, kind of perhaps viewed it with Yorkshire Water, because I think Hull's got some drinking fountains that have been installed, but Yorkshire Water isn't supporting it. It is supporting a scheme whereby you take it to a local society. So
That's a problem. Question: Is it the law that catering establishments have to provide free drinking water? Tap water, only if they're providing alcohol and dancing? Oh, right, I think there's a rule about alcohol and dancing. I would love to see that, because in most European countries, as soon as you buy a glass of wine, you get drinking water.
I mean, in restaurants, in some restaurants, and I've been to cafes in Scarborough that actually do, the first thing they do is give you a carafe of water.
My experience in this country is 9 times out of 10 glass of water.
I think it's getting more common.
So we can have a proposal in a second, everybody. Councillor Wilson, Councillor Smith, all in favour.
That's Councillor Meeting.
Sorry.
I wasn't looking at that. Was that everybody?
Yes. Motion submitted by Councillors Norm, Smith, to confirm the accurate record of the council meeting and receiving the committee meeting. Copy to is unless otherwise stated. I've got a second that we take them on block. So we're going to all in favour of taking them on block.
Go on.
Unanimous. Now can we have a proposal to receive these minutes? Councillor Stevenson, Councillor Coghlan, all in favour? Done and dusted, thank you, carried. Item number 11, members' report, to receive reports from members nominated to represent the council on outside bodies.
Circulated the report from Councillor Mrs Wild, which was, it was delegated to town improvement to come up with questions that we send to this committee, so that we keep making sure that we ask them something every time. So one of the issues that had recently sort of been quite to the fore was the park and ride. So we put that question in, and that was the response. So.
If anybody wants to anything else that went on, you can take. if we looked at there's somebody a presentation on the social stream based on social care and the suicide statistics. And the MPD talk about the serious problem with secondary education in North Yorkshire. One highlight of Jim was that in 2020 the NHS will remove the 12% grant that they give to the local authorities for the caring homes. So that's going to be something, that's going to be a big thing. Also, in the suicide figures, it said that Scarborough and Whitby had the highest figures in the country for suicide. And it was male 4 to 1 female, and the age range 40 to 49. So that was it. But just going back to the question, I did after we had the response, point out how it was like on bank holiday in Whitby, when we were absolutely gridlocked and the bridge was stuck to traffic, and we had roadworks, and there was absolutely nowhere to park anywhere, and we said they know about that, and it's always difficult in Whitby. That's what we said. But we just haven't got the things, but they are watching it.
Thank you, Councillor. Can we have the question to see Councillor Coughlin and Councillor Mr S. Smith all in favour? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be together. No, that's it. Moving awareness, standing items. Sorry, I thought I was going. Time to build 5.5 metres, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd of October 2018. Councillor Jensen, Councillor Mr S. Smith, Mr S. Smith. Item number 13, Potash Development Progress Standing Item to receive any report, any. We've not now we can have one more to have on